Hi, this is Dan Bouchard again. We're going to take a quick break here to discuss a couple of points that the discussion we just had in this training class brought up. So I want to make sure that we make it very, very clear from here that we cannot coach a seller on how to break a current listing agreement with another broker. There's just no ambiguity about that. We can't coach or advise or anything like that. If the seller specifically asks what he or she could be doing differently to sell their property in that first phone call with them or in that face-to-face discussion, then it's okay to give your opinions about some things that they can do to improve the chances of getting the property sold. But you can't do it in any kind of a way that would imply or state a disparagement or undermine the sanctity of that current listing. If you do any kind of wording or any kind of language whatsoever that can be construed as interfering with that listing agreement, that is a violation of the code of ethics, and that cannot be tolerated. So KWCP stands firmly by the policies of the code of ethics, and and we will affirm those in all of our activities. So we can list the property to take effect upon the expiration of the existing listing. So if the current listing expires in 1 month from now, we can go ahead and create a new listing today that will take effect on 1 month and 1 day from now. But we cannot critique in any way what the current listing agent is doing or not doing. All right. Tell the seller that you cannot continue discussing the current listing, and you need to assertively minimize those discussions moving forward. You can talk about what you will do in your future listing, but you can't do anything about disparaging that current listing agent. All right. If the seller informs you that she or he has terminated the listing agreement and they want you to proceed, the MLS status must be rendered to canceled status in order for you to proceed with your listing activities. Avoid the fine gray line. Stay away from anything that resembles a code of ethics violation. If there's anything that you're approaching in the fine line between a code of ethics violation and not, you need to err on the side of caution and not venture close to that. We are not attorneys, and we cannot advise our sellers what is or is not a valid listing agreement. So there is no interpretation of that. Yes, there are some things that we may view as not being valid or challengeable or voidable in terms of a listing agreement, but we're not attorneys. We can't make that judgment call, and that's not up to us to make. So all documents must be delivered back to the clients once they're fully ratified. And with that, we'll go ahead and move back into our regularly scheduled class. Thank you very much.